So let's talk about the DC universes. They're churning out some serious content this year. Now, the DC universe movies have really struggled, and I think it's because I don't know if they just haven't had the right actors, the right screenwriters, the right directors. I'm not really sure what the pieces of the puzzle or the pieces of the equation that would have allowed them to make great films. They only just recently have been churning out some really good stuff, namely Shazam, Aquaman, Wonder Woman. They got The Flash, they got Aquaman, The Last Kingdom, The Batman with the lovely Robert Patterson, and Black Adam with Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Warner Brothers had a slow superhero year in 2021, only rolling out James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, which was also simultaneously dropped on HBO Max. In 2022, however, it's ramping its blockbuster production with 5 highly anticipated flicks on the docket. So I don't know what's going on with Super Pets, but the Batman does look pretty good. The Flash is really exciting. Black Adam, I'm really excited for that. I mean, I think that would definitely fit The Rock pretty well, even though I'm not a huge fan of his acting. But also Jason Momoa as Aquaman. I mean, this is going to be a huge win for the DCU. I would love to hear y'all's thoughts on what you thought about Ben Affleck as the Batman. Because for me, it just didn't really hit right, and that's probably because I'm still living in the '90s mentally. But there's not a lot of people who could really fill those shoes and really do it well. And I think Ben Affleck was just the wrong person. I mean, Robert Patterson, I don't know. Now, I have seen him in some other films, and I think he was absolutely incredible in The Tenant. So it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to do in this film. I'll have to watch it and get a good idea of what I think about it. The only problem is with a lot of these other films and even TV series is that when you get too far into multiverses and you have too many plates spinning, you kind of start losing the story, you start losing the characters, and you start losing the basis of the films and building things up. And it just kind of gets watered down and just too many possibilities. Now, I hope they do it well. I'll be honest, though, out of all 5 of these films, I think the most excited for is Aquaman. And I think my wife would probably say the same for obvious different reasons. But I think Jason Momoa as a human being, and he's a fairly decent actor. I think he's actually better than The Rock and many other of these bodybuilders slash wrestlers turned actors, just like John Cena in The Peacemaker. But that's the thing, is that you're never really going to know until you actually sit down and watch the film. And that's really what I'm going to do, is I'm going to try to see as many of these films as I possibly can, whether I see them in the theater or if I see them when they come out on rental or when they come out on HBO. I'll definitely do my best to try to get as many of these as I possibly can. Don't forget to follow for more content.